Hello everyone, Ceri the Crafter here, that's C-E-R-I the Crafter, and it's Margarete Miller time. There you go, all my weekly collage challenge, college, it's an education this one, collage challenge, it's not going to be a good video people. Ceri's lost the power of speech yet again. Okay, I want to say we're on 49, we are on 49, we're almost there, only 3 more to go. Looking forward to the end. For no other reason than I'm then going to go all the way back through and see what my journey was like. And I'm thinking I like the idea of that. So why won't you lie down properly? Oh, it's because I need to twist the spiral a bit. Okay. Right, sorry, messing around there. So this is the prompts. Bit of an odd mixture again, but we'll deal with that as we have done on every other flipping page. Right, hopefully that's in shot. As we know, I get a bit paranoid. Glue stick, scraper or smoother, pair of scissors, glue book and tear ruler, and considerably dirty fingers because I've got black paint all over me. I've been working on another project. So there you go. Right. Why aren't you lying down? That's going to be really annoying if I can't press on you. Sorry guys, I just want to twist this spiral a bit because I don't want to push down and actually tear the page. I think I need to feed the spiral up a bit. I mean, after all, it's under a lot of pressure, this spiral. Right, I think that's about where I wanted it to be. Okay, so what did I pull out? Something that plugs into the wall. Well, obviously, a washing machine. I know, it was a quirky thing, but I don't know. It was on the top of the pile of magazine clippings, and I looked at it and went, you know what? That plugs into a wall, and it works because the next clue is something aqua, and water goes in there. So then what I did was I went through and pulled a whole load of water themed things out. So I've come up with sort of an idea that this whole spread's going to be like watery and blue. That's kind of where I'm going with this. Something written in your non-dominant hand. I've written 1st of December 2021 on here because that's when this is going to launch. And I thought I'm just going to stick that down somewhere on this. I don't like my handwriting, so I mean, I'm going to probably try and conceal it in such a way it may not even be seen. What's next? A label. Okay, I've already taken the labels off their backings because you don't need to see me suffering through that. And just to prove a point, I was trying to get the backings off, and not only did the backing come off, but the back of the label came off as well, and the sticky never left its paper. So the struggle is real with these labels. In future, I'm just going to print onto plain paper and then cut them out and then just stick them on with Pritt stick or glue stick, which is what I normally do. Okay, I've got rubber stamping as next. I've got this new stamp from Blue Fern Studios. It's called Knotted, and I fancied using it, and I thought, right, I've got some blue as well, so that all tied in. And that's kind of an old school theme, and it'll just be little textural elements. So excited to use that for the first time. And a coupon. Okay, I have a coupon out of a magazine for 20% off, and I thought I liked the fact it was round because that was almost like a bubble in the water. Then I pulled in a couple of other things. Pebbles. I found this and I like the blueness of this. This was in my scrap box. I stamped this and then embossing powdered it, and I love seahorses, so that's going on there as well. And then I found this young lady. And that dress has definitely been through a washing machine, and I think she should sit right by there. And I don't know what the story behind that is. It's just going to be there. So I think basically I just need to get on with this now. I hope this is going to be quite a quick one, because as I've been watching back through my own, I'm like, ooh, things are beginning to take a little longer than I would normally have liked. So right, so let's get on with this, shall we? So almost all the way up to the edge of that. This pebble thing was, I want to say it was part of a promotional scene within a magazine, and I can't remember what it was advertising, but I really liked the pebbleness of it, if there's such a word as pebbleness. Right, I just need a tiny little bit off the edge of there. Get off my ruler. So, see, I thought, right, I'm going to give quite a generic background, maybe just a touch more, and try and keep this spread a little simpler than previous ones, just as a challenge to me, because as you know, I like I keep saying I'm a minimalist and I like simplicity and all that lot, and then what do? I just pile and pile and pile stuff on a page, which is great because it looks great at the end. Well, it does in my opinion, and yours I may add. But is it really what I'd like to challenge myself with? I have to be careful because with magazine page, of course, it likes to tear quite easily, and if you're not careful with your old glue stick, you can tear this stuff quite easily. Right, let's pop this on the page here. Slide that over, and that's another reason I like glue stick. It's got slidability. Now see, I measured that and I've still got that there. Why can't I get that right? Unless I've stuck it down the wrong side, which I suspect I have because I didn't have it butted that close to that. Whether I can slide this over fractionally. Yeah, there's no taking this sucker off. It's on there, I can tell you. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm going to have to try and take it off. This could be a lesson in what not to do. Ooh, this could be a lesson in lucky days. Right, it was meant to be this way round. Because I remember I wanted the white stones on the outside. Now, see, now it works. Well, thank goodness I didn't use art glitter glue for that, because I'm probably not be able to have got that off. Right, we're going to keep this little strip because I've got a feeling I might want to add that somewhere else. What else pieces are on here? Right, I've got this blue. I've got all of these bits of blue. Now, I was a bit hesitant about this bit because it is so bright, but I think I quite like that. And I've got divers, but I don't know what divers would be doing on here. So I'm thinking I want to put that bit down there. And if it is in the wrong place, I can just move it to the top, obviously, because it's the same size. I don't wholly recommend tearing while it's lying on the book, but yes, I think I do like that down there. Let's get this bit on the page. So we've got another bright sunny day today. Chilly though, I will freely admit it. We know winter's here. I've already got my duvet on my bed at night and I've got a throw over the top, and I hate to admit it, we're getting close to maybe wanting to take a hot water bottle to bed. I like hot water bottles. Obviously you have to be a little bit careful of them because they're full of boiling water, but actually I quite like that at the top because that sort of looks like the top surface of the waves. Yeah, I think there's a whole comfort thing about a hot water bottle. You can curl up to it, you can cuddle it, you can... I like that about the hot water bottles. Also, I think there's a bit of, not romantic, but there's I want to turn it that way. I think I want that way. As kids, we were always given a hot water bottle to go to bed in the winter. Pretty much without sounding too much. We didn't have a lot of money as kids. And you're talking about the 60s and 70s, and we didn't have central heating. It was, you had one of those little electric fires that you plugged into the corner of the room, and it did precious little to actually warm the entire room. But when that's all you've got, that's all you've got. That's what I like to say. So, right, I'm thinking I want a strip of that down there. So yes, it was... Yeah, hot water bottles have that sort of feel for me. They've got that nostalgic, that's the word I'm looking for, not romantic, nostalgic, or is that what I said in the first place? I did warn you I can't speak at the moment, guys, so... Right, this can go up the side of that page. I like the way it just goes across the page, so it sort of gives the illusion that that join isn't actually there. I'm going to put a bit up there, just a random square, for no other reason than I just want a random, well, it's not a square, it's a rectangle, just a random rectangle of that. So yes, it's getting cold here, but I know I'm probably complaining of the cold, and there's probably someone in Canada going, You have no idea what cold is. Well, actually I do, because I used to live in Chicago at one point. Believe me, I know what cold is. Now, how big is this washing machine? Because I don't want it taking up everything. I think we're going to do a little bit of surreptitious, said he, having practiced the word beforehand, because I couldn't say it in one of those videos. I think I'm going to take this quite the way down, so it's almost like a porthole, if you see where I'm going with this thought. See? I quite like that there, and I want to put a thin strip of something in there, and I need a piece across there, so I don't know whether, actually it might just be a bit of that. Let's take a piece of that off as well. I've forgotten what I was talking about now. Isn't that scary? It's gone. My brain shut down. So is that gonna, yeah, I think I can put that down there first, and then put the washing machine over the top. So little did I know when I actually cut this washing machine out of the magazine that I was going to actually use it, because I must admit I looked at it and went, Gary, why are you cutting that out? I do tend to cut some random stuff out though, as we've already noted. Not always the normal things for me. And I do quite like putting bits of furniture and everyday items into my collage. I've got quite a collection of fussy cut sofas and things like that, which I like to add, but this planner is just too small for them. So if you watch any of my art journal planner videos, I mean, there's one or two out there. There'll be more in the future once this is over and done, this whole challenge. Then you'll see more of those. I think these two, love them though I do, are going in the parking lot. There's something about them that I'm like, I don't need them. And I think I'm going to take a strip of this as well. Where's that tear ruler gone? And pop that across there. And I like the fact that it goes over the front of that as well. Right, I think that's enough ocean on that page. Or is it? Yes, it is enough ocean on the page. These pieces will live to fight another day, should we say. I did pull this out, and I don't know why I liked it, but I did. And I'm just going to tear the edges off it so I've not got straight lines. And I think I'm just going to pop this on this page. And I might tear it into two pieces. So I've got a bigger piece and a smaller piece, so I can dot those elements around the spread a little bit. Just trying to be a bit more contemporary with this one. Is that the word I'm looking for? Or not modern. I'm struggling for the word here, guys. Just basically focusing on shapes and colour is what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it. There's a word I'm looking for, and I don't know what the word is. I'm thinking about joining. Oh, that's too much in line with that. Yeah, I think down there will do. Just trying to be a little... I think if it was art, well, arguably it is art, but if it was art, I would probably call it modernism or modern. You know where I'm going, like geometric designs and stuff like that. So, right, loving that bit there. So that's pretty much my background done. I was thinking about adding this strip, wasn't I? I don't think it needs it. It does feel weird that I've got it there but not over here. I think we will put that there, just because we can, okay? Just because we can. It may be a design error, but then if it's a design error, I will learn from my design error. Let's make sure that's on the edge of the page. Right, there you go. Down just fractionally. Okay, so that's the background page done. Right, let's deal with this Ceri's handwriting thing. I'm going to tear this down to a little itty bitty piece. So I'll tear that bit off there. So I get this as small as I possibly can. Right, let's put that strip back because I can also use stuff with that. Right, where's that ink pad? I think I'm just going to take the blue and actually just catch the edges of the thing with blue and probably put it all over my fingers at the same time. There you go, that's just done that. Now I'm wondering whether I want to stick it here, or obviously it looks as if I want to stick it there. Actually, I think I want to stick it over there. Talk about being contrary, I tell you. Right, so I'll pop that down there, then it's not an afterthought, it's on the page, let's put it that way. Right, I did want to come in and do a little bit of visual textural stamping with the new Blue Fern knotted stamp that I bought. Had to order this from America, however, so it took a little while to get here, but I was pleased with it when I got it. Now, I'm just adding little tiny pieces of this. I don't want this to be dominant. This isn't about a fishing or anything. It is just purely about having little bits of something on the page that might give a bit of an ode to the sea. Sometimes rubber stamp, well not sometimes, a lot of the time rubber stamping will link or unify stuff, and I like the fact that that just did exactly that for me. Right, let's pop this back in its little bag. Oh, there is a cover for it, I thought there was. Yes, Gayle Agostinelli was doing, she's doing a Blue Fern Studios, or she did, sorry, a Blue Fern Studios, what would you call it? It was like an ephemera folder plus journal signature all in one. It looked really lovely, and she used the whole, I can't remember what it's called. It was about lighthouses, and it was basically chipboard and backing papers and rubber stamps and lace, all from a Blue Fern collection. If I can find it, which I should be able to, I'll try and put the link in the description box below. Now, if you look at this video, in the bottom right hand corner, just under the video is a grey V. If you click on that, it will open up, and in there will be hopefully the link to Gayle. I'm going to write myself a little post-it note because I don't survive without post-it notes. Link to Gayle. If I put Lighthouse, that'll let me remember. Right, I'm going to put that on my desk. Right, I'm back. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I do that, because if I don't give myself a post-it, I'm the reason post-it notes were invented, people, I can tell you. Because seriously, if I don't put it on a post-it note, it don't go nowhere. There's so many wrong things I've just said in that. Right, I'm liking that, and I want to just give this a little bit of vintage photo down here. Actually, I should think about the coupon before I do it. No, the coupon can go under the lady. That's fine. Right, just a little bit of this. Now, this was just a bit of book page that I went in and put a bit of white acrylic paint on it, just wiped it on with a wet wipe, let it fully dry. Then I stamped it with an ink, and then sprinkled black embossing powder, and then basically just heat embossed it, and I love it. I love this stamp. I've got a dragon one by the same company that I love as well. Although the dragon one, I sometimes struggle with getting off a really good print impression, and I kind of have to use my stamping platform for that. And I'm not the world's most wonderful stamping platform operator, so I find it more frustrating than satisfactory. Right, just get that a little bit by there. Okay, liking that so far. Right, now we need to address where this is going to go. And I think we first need to address where this lady is going to go. Now see, I had in my mind that she was going there, but that's definitely covering that up. I think I'm going to stick that under there, by there. And she's going to lose a little bit of her hemline, but that can't be helped. I'm going to slide that in there. That sort of just unifies that, links it all together. Now, lady, how tall are you really going to be on this page? Let's take you off at about there. I'm definitely going to need a new glue page for this, because I have visions of tearing this terribly. Right, clean bit of book page. Pity my fingers aren't clean, but hey ho, I'll deal with that one. Right. I was tempted to use art glitter glue on this, but it is only magazine page. I should be fine. And so I'll just stick the bottom bit there. I'm trying not to touch her, because if I've got sticky, gluey, nasty, dirty fingers, guess what? She's going to need the flipping washing machine, I tell you. Right. Right, let's have a quick look at this. I want to put the lid back on my glue. I need to wipe my fingers. That's what I need to do. Okay, so let's let me wipe my fingers while I'm actually talking to you. There you go. Right, something that plugs in, got the washing machine. Something aquatic. Aqua means water. If there's no water on this page, I don't know what the hell it is. Something written in non-dominant hand, there's down there. I will freely admit I wrote that with my dominant hand. Anytime I write with my non-dominant, I tend to have to write it backwards. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. It's not going to work for me. So I did it that way around. Label. I didn't put the labels on. Right, okay, labels needed to go on. Dash. See, this is why we read the prompts, people. Right, now I had a vision of doing 3 labels in a cluster. And I chose ones with blue in. I think I'm going to put you up there. I was going to do 3 labels in one cluster, but I might do 1 label and then a cluster of 2 labels. Right, are we 100% certain that's where this needs to be? Yes, I think we are. Is that straight? Straight as it's going to be. Actually, you know what? I might stick with making it a 3 cluster. This was so frustrating that the backs came off and all the paper came off with all the stickiness. So actually, oh, please don't stick down to there. Labels and me are not loving each other lately. Right, is that straight-ish? Kind of, maybe, possibly. Yeah, it is. There's a little smoother. And then I had one more smaller one, which, as you can see, just rolled up a bit of paper because, again, the backing came off it and not the stickiness. I'll do just one more little piece. Is that straight? I'm trying to do this through an iPad with varifocals on, and sometimes it just don't work. Bad English, but it don't work. Right, so back to the prompts, double to check what's on here. Something plugs in washing machine, aqua, yes. Something written non-dominant, I cheated, but it's there. A label, well, we've got 3 of them now. A rubber stamping, we put that, and that is stamped as well, and a coupon got that. I think I'm calling that done. I think that's pretty much record time. I just came in, I think, when I saw the word aqua and I saw the washing machine with this blue towel, everything blue just clicked into gear, and that white just balanced that. And I just love this. So you know what? I think we're done. We're dusted and we're good. That's number 49, guys. So here we go. Needless to say, you've seen this before, but this is where you find me. You shop if you've got any Etsy products you want to buy from me. They're going to be there. If they're not there now, there's more on the way. That's the website. You're already on YouTube. I'd love you to like me, thumbs up, subscribe, and any positive comments are more than welcome. And this is me. I'm Ceri the Crafter. That's Ceri the Crafter. Signing off until next time. Bye-bye now.